Hello and welcome back to MS Tossing Around on the channel, and this is Friday, or I think it is if I'm ordering them in the way I think I am. This is the last one of this week as we're taking a week off from Football Manager, the Shakhtar to glory, and today we have Lemmings. I mean, I don't really need to tell you too much about this game. Its story and its backstory speaks for itself. It's been going forever. It's just a fantastic game. I think it started on the Amiga, something like that. I had it on, I want to say Commodore 64. I also definitely had a SNES version. I think my friend may have had a Mega Drive version of it as well. So we used to swap consoles and all that sort of stuff we used to do back then. If you couldn't have both, which you generally didn't, not a rule, but generally you didn't have a SNES or a Mega Drive. You had Nintendo or Sega, and in an ideal world your friend had the other one and you could swap games, swap others. So the first level here is just dig, number of lemons 10% to get back, so we have to save 1. Release rate 50, time 5 minutes, rating fun. Now we'll see as you get further on, I don't think I do enough to get past the fun rating. Some of them just get hideous. So we're starting out here. It's a very simple thing. We've got 10 diggers, 10 released. I don't think we even need to have all of them digging. I think we just set, I think I do it, but you can just have 1 dig and they all fall down. But we're going to let the carnage of all 10 of them digging take place. I think all of them but 1, I think I hit. Yeah, I think 1 went free. So he just walked down. Yeah, great series of games. There was quite a few of them, and a few more started coming out. More sort of 3D and things like that. Not a lot you can really go with the game. It's just like different levels, different scenarios, that sort of thing. It was sort of overtaken a little bit, I guess, to a degree by Worms. Again, another fantastic series. I'd like to bring one of those to this series as well, or maybe I was talking about in one of the other videos. The PS1, I've got World Party. That was probably just my favourite Worms game. But we're here to talk about Lemmings. So level 1 done, 100% in. Level 2, only floaters, great name, can survive this. Number of lemmings 10% to 1 again. Release rate 50, time 5 minutes. This is DOS with this screen quality here. It doesn't quite work it through, but it's a fun level again. So nice and easy. I think all the ones I do, like I mentioned in this game, I think I do 10 levels. I think I went for the 10. All of them fall under easy, the fun stage. I remember one on SNES when I was younger. I mean, looking back now, I know how to solve it. It was really easy, but at the time, it just absolutely baffled me. I completely baffed. But most of these, I think, are fairly self-explanatory, really easy, really. There was one that nearly threw me. There was one, a bit of a trick one, which we'll come to at some point. But yeah, it nearly got me. Tricky games developers, just trying to throw a spanner in your works. But number 2, nice and easy, nice and quick. And that was all of them saved. And you can get, this is back in the day when you used to get, you do some games still, get codes so you could sort of carry on your progress when you come back. Tailor-made for blockers. Number of lemons 50, 10%, so we need to save, what's that, 5. Quick maths. Release rate 50, fun. This one's got a few kind of ways you can go, really. Blocker there has to happen, and then you can go sort of left or right here. I think first time I played this when I was practicing last week, I went right. This time I went left. Not much in it really. This is maybe a quicker way. Blocker on. And if I let him go to the end there, he would have fell to his death. So we have to go down 1 more floor. Because obviously we haven't got any umbrellas or anything. We haven't got 50 umbrellas to float down. And again, the animations are quite a little cool. The blockers, they look left and right like they are sort of directing traffic and things like that. You get the umbrellas on the floaters. You've got the digging, the mining. You'll see a few of them in this. We don't see all of them because we didn't get far enough to use all of them. Or did we? Maybe we do. We'll see. But it's just a case of waiting game now. What I started to do towards some of the later levels is once I'd hit my target of percentage, I just hit that detonation. You get a 5-second countdown and they just blow up. It's fantastic. It's marvellous to watch. But it's obviously not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is to get as high a score as possible and get as many saves as possible. But it's quite fun in its own way. So we're just letting them all trickle down, following the same route. I may have even at this point started blowing them up early because I've more than hit my target. I think it's 5% and 10% maybe I needed. That's been well hit. Well hit. So it's just a case of waiting now. I may even edit some of this out and just let it get to the end, because I'm kind of running things to say for this level, really. I guess at this point will be a good time to just say, if you're enjoying the video so far, level 2 out of 10, do drop a like, drop a comment while you're there as well. You know, what memories you have of Lemmings, or the same with any of the videos I've done this week. If you've got any specific memories yourself, let me know. Drop a sub to the channel, all that good stuff. Let me know you're enjoying it. So we got them all through, and we still haven't done what we need to do to end the game. So what are we waiting for? I think I took a phone call because I was recording this at work again. The comm obviously is at home afterwards, but I think I took a phone call at this time, and luckily it came just as the level ended, because I couldn't figure out how to pause on the game. It may have just been P, but I didn't want to risk pressing any buttons and losing the game. So I'm probably on the phone at this point, and at some point I will press the detonate and we'll be done. There we go. It's not working. You can do individual ones when you've got them, or this nuke works on every level. You just nuke them all, but for some reason it's not clicking, it's not working. I've tried to. I think I'm still on the phone as I'm trying to end it stupidly, because at this point I can't do any damage and lose a level. But yeah, 5 second countdown. 3, 2, 1. Fireworks. There we go. Fantastic. When you get a load of them together doing that, it's marvelous. It's brilliant. So we rescued 90 out of 10% needed. Sort of level where you're never going to rescue 100, I don't think, because you have to have the blockers, so it's never going to work. Get the code there. So if any of you do want to download the game, that's your code. You can just go in and jump in at level 4. Again, it's horrible graphic that's not working on DOSBox, not picking it up. But miners and climbers, number of Lemmings 10. We have to rescue all of them. Slower release rate, and we've got a little bit longer to do it, but it's still a fun level apparently. So what do we do here? Yes, so we have to dig our way down. I think you can do it. Yeah, we can just use the one of them. I think you do only get the one digger actually. So we just let him dig down, and then you've got the 10 climbers. So by the time he's broken his way through, they're all sort of coming out now, making their way down. We just set the climb, and I think we do miss one here annoyingly. He goes the other way where he falls down at the same time as someone else. We missed clicking him. Yeah, there he goes. He goes backwards. So what I'll do, you can see what's happening with this level. I will cut to him walking up. Here we are. So join back in. You can see him climbing up. He's just about to finish the level. That's all good. That's 100%. That's level done. Lemming number 10. So that's all Lemmings counted for. Superb. Another code there. Feel free to jot them down if you do want to jump in at these points. You need to bashers in this time, and 50 Lemmings, 10%, so 5 again. 5 minutes, rating fun. Yeah, so I mentioned I'm playing this one on DOSBox again, so I got it from Abandonware. I do own the SNES version. I think I have got a PC version somewhere, like one of the bargain discs I've mentioned a few times. But if you want to download the game, it's on Abandonware. I'll put the link to that website in my description. I've done it for all of them, so if you do want to go and track them down. The only one I think I didn't was Populous, because I bought that on Good Old Games. It did work through DOSBox for some reason. I thought it would work on its own client. I think it's Galaxy, I think, for GOG. That one, but it probably is on Abandonware as well, if you do want to give it a try. I'd recommend you buying the game from GOG. Obviously, it's only cheap. I'm sure it's only cheap. It probably didn't cost me too much. As we just bash in the wall down there to make our way through, and we missed that one, but we'll get this guy going. They're just going to go up and down and round until we're dug through. But we're just going to make our way through the wall. As you can see, they're all going up at different points where they're walking at different bits where he's digging it up, smashing it through, whatever. And I think they go back up here. Yeah. So we started getting these lot, first wave going through. The walkers going in. We've got 44 Lemmings that can bash. You don't need it. You just need the 2. The one on the wall and the 1. Maybe even the 1. Does he just... No, yeah, I think just the 1. The 2. The one on the wall and the one on the netting here. But really simple. They're all sort of flying through. I think we put another one on the side there, didn't we? Yeah, just so we can take a shortcut. we're just waiting for them all to feed through. There's 20 odd left. 56% are in. Still got 3 minutes to go. I think we do a nuke here. Once we've... I think I forgot when I was playing it how many we had left to go. I think that's why I'm scanning along just to make sure everyone's in. Because I think we've hit the target. And want to make sure we have the nuke. I think the nuke gets dropped. Maybe it's not this level. Some of them are quite similar. Yeah, there we go. Level done. All of them in. So we didn't do it on this one. So we rescued 100%. We only needed 10. The code's there again. Level 6. A task for blockers and bombers. I do remember this one. I did it kind of wrong, really. Which we'll talk about when we're in it. Still successful. Still did the level, but just did it a little bit wrong. So straight away you're falling out into sort of fairly hellish area. So what I should do here is put him as a blocker, but I put him as a bomb, and I think he takes another one out with him. Yeah, I think he took one out. So what really, yeah, should have done what I do here, although I did mess this bit up as well. I think I put him as a blocker too far away. So we lose 2 lemmings here when we didn't really need to. One died, the other one blowing up, I think. And I think he didn't take anyone out, luckily. But then, of course, we had to do it again, block another one. I block him, but the hole was actually there. It did actually work. So we wasted another one. We didn't actually have to do that. But we make sure. And he makes the gap. And they all just stroll through now into, well, the very hellish looking end level gate. And they're all still piling out. I forget what we had to get here. Was it 10%? See, I was at work, like I say, when I was recording these. I'm watching it now and I've forgotten. But I was at work when I was recording these, so I was reading it, but I wasn't necessarily taking it all in, or I was getting distracted by an email. You might even hear some of the emails and some of the clips. I don't know if this game has music. I don't think the music worked. If I'm wrong, then great, but it will pick up email noises and stuff like that. So I was watching, I've got the 2 screens at work, so I was watching one for the emails, just make sure there's nothing urgent. And the phone was going off and stuff, and a few of those I could just, when I got to this point in the game, they were just waiting for them to go. I could answer the phone freely. It wasn't a problem. It was when I was having to do stuff that it was a bit of an issue. But I don't think it happened too much. Not on Lemmings anyway. So just let them get through. I think this might be the, yeah, we got the nuke. Most of them will get in. I think 2 or 3 of them will miss. Yep. Fantastic. Other little coloured dots of the explosions. It's brilliant. So that was level 7 we go into next. So not too much longer to go. Some of these do take a bit longer, I think. But they're all sort of 5-minute times, but we don't get anywhere near that. We've got to get 50% here of, I didn't see the amount. I didn't see the name either of what had to be done. But it's the climbing one. That's the little bit there that wasn't sure about, the little pit. But there was a level very similar on the SNES, I do remember, and I just applied it here, and you'll see in a minute what we do. But we've got sort of 20 builders we can use. I think we use 2 here and a good couple on the next bit just to make sure. A blocker and a bomber here would have been good, so we can stop them all trying to fall in that pit, but that would make the level far too easy. I mean, it's fairly easy anyway, really. And I can feel my voice going. I think I might be about to lose my voice commenting all these videos. I've done 3 of them in a go. Yeah, not a good idea. Especially when you're not had a drink. I'm not had a drink since I got back from the gym. And so we're just going to let them all build. Just try and do a mass build of a bridge here. Just to make sure we get across this pit. Because I think once you're in that gap, there's no getting out. I think I did get some in there once and just try and build the way out. I think I did get fairly successful, but it just made it take so long. This is going back years ago to the SNES or the old PC version. I had disc somewhere, I think, rather than this one. It's not in the practice I did for this or today, but I have fallen in that pit before. But again, they're all flying through now. They're all going to get in quite easily. I imagine we do nuke these. What we'll do, we'll cut to the end of the level again, just to cut a bit of time down. And there we go. So at the end of the level, we put a nuke on. We've got 84%. It's going up still before the timer goes. We lose about 7 or 8, I think there, 6 or 7 maybe. And it covered the whole screen in bits of lemming. So we're going into level 8 now. We've got 86% of a 50% target, so more than ample. Not as complicated as it looks. Again, I didn't quite pick up on that when I'm reading it. 95% needed. This is ridiculous. I nearly fell for it. You can see the bottom right there, the map goes all the way across, and I'm thinking, how do we get across there? We've got every possible lemming available to us, and then it hits me. We stick a blocker on. The exit's to the left. There's no way through on the right, I don't think. There's nowhere to go. It's literally just blocker on, in you go. So again, fairly simple. We will cut to the end of the level. There we go. So we've hit our target. We just blow the one blocker up. I was thinking I must have forgotten what the target was, because there was a good pile there. It would have been a good one to put the nuke on, just to blow them all up and leave a big gaping hole and mess of lemming everywhere. But I must have forgot what the target was. So as long as you try your best. Number of lemmings, I think that says 60. I didn't make out many of those numbers. But yeah, this one, again, so we're looking at, I think, a blocker need. Again, I messed this one up because they're so close together. I think the first one gets through. He does. So he gets mushed up in whatever that is. Like a whisk mixer thing. So now we just need to try and get a basher to get through that wall, and we have to get it on someone who's facing that direction, which isn't as easy as it looks. We finally get one. There we go. I think we get a couple there going, and they just plough through. Again, I can't remember the percentage. I didn't read it this time. Quite quick. We're going to let him blow up. So he'll blow up before they all get in, I would imagine, and that will end the level. There he goes, and there they go. And I think we're going into level 10 now, which is the last level I went with. I'm pretty sure I stopped at 10. So smile if you love lemmings. 20 lemmings is that, I think. 50%, so we need 10 saves. Still fun. Still on fun level. Yep, I think we lose a few here. I misjudged a few of these. And I lost some of the buttons on the bottom, remembering what did what. So we see a few fall here. Get the blocker up. Another blocker. And I think we just started digging down. Probably wasn't the right idea, because the new ones that are falling in at some point are going to start squishing. I think we make an amend on that soon, because we wouldn't have enough to get through if they all start falling down and just dying. Yeah, at this point they're going to be dying, I'm pretty sure. So we put the umbrellas on to float them. There's probably a much better way of doing it than this, but I panicked because we started squishing at the start and I lost all the buttons and just totally forgot what the buttons were. Absolutely ridiculous. But I don't think we needed too many, and we're pretty sure we got enough there to get through. We need a blocker there. Then we lose another one. We don't quite get the end one. I think that's 2 there, maybe. Straight off the edge and down to their death. We set the nuke on those last 3. And away they go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty sure that was enough to do the level. It was. Yes, on to round 11, level 11. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming. Now, I don't think we play this. I don't think we click into it. So that is the end of the video, I am sure. So yeah, it is. If you've enjoyed this video, like I mentioned earlier, please drop a like on it. Please drop a sub to the channel while you're there. Let me know your comments, if you played Lemmings, back in the day, what your memories are, if you have any specific memories. Anything like that. If there is any sort of videos you want, or games you want me to try and take a look at, if I've got them, I will. If I can get them, I will. I'd absolutely will. And I'll drop them in. I'm trying to make this a bit of a regular feature on the channel. Maybe not like this week, every day, 5 days a week. Possibly once a week or something like that, especially with the wind down at Football Manager. But yeah, so we're back next week. I think I've got another video later today, or this might be the last one, so I can't remember how I plan the schedule of these. But either way, there'll either be a video later today, or we'll be back on Monday with a Back to Shakhtar to Glory. I think I'm not even going to try and say where we are, because my schedule's so messed up of how I'm recording it, I'll probably get it wrong. So yeah, until Monday or the next video today, I'll see you then. Take care.